Hey, Schmack 'em everybody. It is I, Dr. Fuck with.
Oh yeah, Wadzilla! What's up, Ralph? How's it going?
Hey, you know something I noticed on the last
What's
episode I
up?
said to you? You need to fix the setting because I can't hear the crack.
Right? It worked.
No, I didn't hear it again. But last week it recorded fine. I can't, but the recording records it fine. So
Right. That's what I meant. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
anyway, hey, it's the Rock and Metal Combat Podcast. We're changing shit up. We're soon approaching our 400th episode. Ian told me.
Yes.
What are we on? What number are we on now?
Ah, fuck. I don't know. 390 something. Close enough for government work, you know.
You want,
390 something.
you want to hear something funny? Um, it was like maybe a year ago. I did a little recording for Freeform Rock Podcast because it was their 500th episode. And how long have we been around longer than them?
Way longer. Way longer.
Yeah, many years. Those motherfuckers at 500. And
Yeah. Freeform Rock Podcast. They've done 500 episodes and they have 42 listens. You know, shit happens. I love you, Mark.
yeah, hey everybody, check out the Freeform Rock Podcast.
Yeah, if you can't sleep, you know, and you don't like warm milk, just
No,
listen
no,
to
no, no.
Freeform.
You don't sleep to Freeform. Maybe if they didn't play music, you can sleep to it. But can you imagine you nod off listening to these guys, and all of a sudden you hear fucking Tom Sawyer like cranked up in the middle of a fucking show? It's like, oh man, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, that's what would wake you up. Mark would be like, "I think their best album is Power Windows," and you just wake up like, "What the fuck? The fuck am I listening to?"
He asked me to be on BS sessions soon.
Oh yeah, the
Hey,
BS
hey,
sessions.
hey, I'll plug our episode, man. We'll get like 5 people to check us out. But I told him, yeah, I'll join. Fuck it, whatever. You know? I haven't listened. I haven't listened to Freeform or Mark since he accused me of treating him like shit in Nashville. And the reason that is because the guy always says something that triggers me. And I'm not a perfect person. That is a flaw of mine. A flaw of mine is Mark Alden Taylor talking. That's a big flaw of mine. So when he talks, I get triggered and say something. And I don't want to do that. I want him to continue talking his lunacy, whatever, without me hearing it. Because if I don't hear it, I won't say nothing to him. And Mark is a good guy. He's just, he's like what's his face that I forgot the Minnesota guy. He's a retard.
Yeah, he's like of Mice and Men, the guy that gets shot in the back of the head. That's Mark. Um, but no,
Hey, again, I gotta plug Freeform again because I want to say
okay.
one more thing about Mark. Mark does this thing where he does these little video shorts and he's constantly plastering it on our podcast page.
Yes.
It doesn't bother me. It's fine. He can do what he wants. But he put one up recently that said something about, bitching again about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Of course, I didn't click on it because it just clicked last year. It's going to be the same shit. This guy cares so much about the Rock Hall of Fame. It's kind of like you could set your clock. All right, come early December. You know how the rest of the world bitches. Mark is right there with them because Mark cares. He even told me I do care about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So since you care about them, you're gonna bitch, dude. I decide not to care about him, and even more, I decided to stop listening to Mark so I don't get triggered.
Yeah. Well, my favorite video Mark ever made was he's bitching about a honeymoon suite not being in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and I get it. You know.
Oh, speaking of Mark, Ruben, you know Ruben, right?
I love that guy, even though
All
he
right.
hates America.
You're crazy. That guy's patriotic as fuck. we recently lost a really good friend of ours. His name was Lewis. Lewis was a great soul, dude. This guy was just a nice guy. Young, man. Well, younger. Um, and yeah, but anyway, Ruben got a bunch of his CDs and he said, "Hey, there's some doubles CDs that from Lewis. I'm going to bring them to your house." So I'm going to show them now, and they're all Mark Alden Taylor approved CDs.
Oh shit.
All right, let's
Let's see
start.
it.
What's this one called? Bump Ahead by Mr. Big.
Ooh, ooh.
All right.
Is this what killed this guy?
Yeah, probably. Living Color, Time's Up.
The second album nobody bought.
Extreme.
Ooh.
You know, this one I actually put on. I did actually put this on. Right when I got home, I took a shower, I listened to it. Yeah.
You know, that's the album that pushed Ace Frehley down the stairs. That's a bad one.
I don't
That's
know
a
what
bad.
this I don't know what this is. Medina.
I have no. That sounds like some fucking. What's the black dude who dresses like a woman?
I don't know, but I like
Tyler Perry.
I like the album The Lizard, but the first Saigon Kick. I haven't heard this one.
Damn.
They're a local band, so
You know, heroin's hard to kick. Saigon is easy to kick. Nobody wants that shit,
well, there you go.
except for Tim Bream.
Mark Alvin Taylor approved CD. Check out the Free Form Rock podcast, everybody. That way you
Yeah.
get to hear the songs as well as them talking about the
Yes.
songs. It's fucking radical.
Yes. If you have an erection lasting more than 4 hours, check out Freeform Rock Podcast. Mark Allen Taylor.
So Ian, I came up with an idea. I said, I told you before the start show, hey man, since we our iTunes reviews were kind of like a popular segment on our
Yeah.
show. I've been listening to our show a lot lately, and those iTunes reviews were really good. Because I listen to real old shows, and
Yeah.
I said, dude, let's bring that back by reading the YouTube comments and the comments on Facebook on the video.
Okay.
But
All right. So you're going to do that?
no, dude, I'm a celebrity. I'm a big deal.
What the fuck am I supposed to look up?
Hey.
I've been drinking since yesterday.
Get
What do you want me to? What do you want me to go to?
All right. I'm going to do it this week. But next week and every other week, you do this. All right?
Okay. Why? Because I'm black? Okay.
Of course, because you're black. I'm racist, man. All right. Okay, so let's see the community. What was the show? Oh, okay, I found it. By the way, while I'm looking,
Dun-dun-dun. Sound like Black Sabbath.
okay, here's the comments. First, Danny G says, "Great episode, lads. I like this dude. He sounds British."
Okay.
Jimmy Schwartz, that's our buddy, right?
Yeah, Jim James Schwartz.
I love seeing Grandpa Ian. Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know Jimmy was gay. Edwin Canastracci, he says, Ralph, Motley Crue being pretty rad. Are they? I guess, yeah, that's Jeff Beers. Well, and Edwin left another one. He says, so funny, I'm literally drinking a Godzilla PBR as I watch this. Guess I got a set of balls. All right.
That's right.
God damn, there's a lot of comments here. All right. Zaki898 said, I actually have Black Rose by Thin Lizzy tattooed on me. It's an album rose with blood flirted with the words Angela Marie on top of the rose, and underneath the rose it says Mi Rosa Dubois, whatever. It's dedicated to my sister that ended her life prematurely and one of my favorite albums. I saw similarities in her and Phil, and I just felt like it was the perfect combo for my first tattoo. I get a lot of people asking if I got it because of Axel, and they have no idea about Thin Lizzy. Well, I'm very sorry to hear about your sister, Zachary. All right, next one. Great show. Always look forward to them. Love the new format ideas. See? Yeah, that one's Trevor something. Uh, have
Trevor Raven.
have beers on again. Uh, he gets well with the humor. All right. Great show. Fantastic guest. Unique. Yeah, Count Ralph was asking me if Jeff Beers was an act. I go, no, no, he's not. All right,
Yeah.
guys, the Axl Rose Bedlam had me fucking coughing, dying, laughing at work. That was beyond funny. He pulls out a certificate of authenticity. Ralph, I didn't waste my money on beer either. I got the live 50th box set. Fuck yeah. Fuck these
Fag.
fuck these poor haters. It's the
Fag.
only one I bought. I love he only bought one. You didn't buy Dress to Kill? Fag. And
Not a Kiss fan.
yeah, you're not a Kiss fan. It's the only one I bought. I love Alive. If they do one for Rock and Roll Over, I may be tempted. Kiss won't be taking my money. The Alive box set is pretty sweet. I'm the only fool to like the shirt, it seems. No, actually, Zachary, somebody else liked the shirt too in my comments. They said, "Oh man, I really like that shirt. Man, that shirt's horrible."
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wait till they put out a box set for Hot in the Shade, and then I'm gonna make the listeners buy it for me.
Well, didn't they already release the box set of Honda Shade? I thought the album was a box set.
No, and then I'm gonna burn it live on a video.
I wouldn't want to be around that. I wouldn't want to inhale those fumes. Uh, all right. Craig says, I love the random picks. Awesome. Good call. You guys have done enough album reviews. Yeah, I agree. That's Matt. It always been mostly about the news and random yapping more so than the albums. I agree. Xander, he always writes this at your metal service. He's usually the first one to leave a comment.
Yes, he is.
Greg Sweeney says Jeff Beers is great. And the last one is Marty Martin says, thanks for the show. Shout out, guys. That was a good episode. Ian, I'm not a huge death metal fan as I don't like vocals that don't even sound like words. Neither does Ian. But having said that, I really like the band Death. Have you ever done a ranking of their albums? Not telling you what to do. I think that would be a great episode. All right, cool. Yeah, we may do that in the future. So there you
Yeah.
go. I'm lazy, so I'm not doing the Facebook.
Right, right. No, but
Ian's gonna do.
well, I mean, you don't want to do the face. One of the ones that stood out to me from Facebook was Mark Allen Taylor wrote, "Oh, that's how you do a podcast. Cool." Uh,
You
that
mean
was
you
good.
mean you mean Mark Alvin Taylor from the
Yeah,
Freeform Rock podcast?
it's a plug. We give this guy the best plugs ever, and he
I'm telling
complains.
you, it should be huge. What the hell's going on? Why don't you guys go listen? I'm plugging this shit. Am I wasting my time here? I mean, come on. Go listen to Freeform. Please do it for me since I'm not going to listen to it.
Yeah, because if you go listen to that show, like even our bad episodes, you'll be like, "That's good." All right, we want to go into the news.
Well, I got a joke.
Okay, all right.
Why did the guy take bananas on his first date?
Why did the guy take bananas on his first date? I have no idea.
In case the chick wants to monkey around. No,
Was that the joke of the moment?
Yeah, yeah. In case you want some monkey around, monkeys like bananas and shit.
Yeah.
That's great. I mean, that's the second funniest banana joke I've ever heard in my life. You know what's the funniest though? I'm not gonna fall for that banana in a tailpipe.
What do you mean you're not gonna fall for that banana in the tailpipe?
I'm not gonna fall banana in the tailpipe.
All right. Well, let's go to the news. What do we got here? Let's see. Dave Mustaine explains why Megadeth's upcoming album and tour will be its last. And basically says he's too old to fucking do this shit anymore. He's got hand problems and fucking can't play, can't write good songs. It's a dilemma.
Wait, wait,
But also this farewell tour, he said he's pulling a Kiss. This shit's gonna last like I think 7 years.
yeah, if it's gonna last that long, then his hands can't be that bad.
Yeah, but I mean, I get it. It's a last gasp at money. You know what was the first gasp for money was firing Dave Ellefson because it's more money in his pocket. I firmly believe that. I firmly believe that was a monetary based fucking firing because you give James Lomenzo like $20 a day, and then you go out there.
You're
It's
gonna
more money
fire
for
a guy for shaking hands with Mr. Winky. That's not cool.
Yeah. And then we might as well say it. There's another post coming up where he's saying like one former member's behavior is why I'm not having other, former members, join the tour and shit like that. Yeah, because you don't want to pay them, I mean, here's the thing. Like, Marty Freeman, you can pay in yen or whatever the fucking Jap currency is or whatever. I don't know. He probably doesn't pay him that much. But what a bunch of bullshit. I mean, the cool thing, there's so many members alive. I mean, who do you got that's dead, besides Gar and fucking Nick? You can bring all these people out and do it, but he ain't going to do it because it ain't about that. It's all about more money going in fucking Mustaine's pocket. I can't wait to hear the fucking horrible cover of fucking Ride the Lightning, too. I mean, I hope it's good. I really, really, really do. But my heart tells me it's going to fucking suck. What do you think, Ralph? You think it's going to be good or you think it's going to suck?
Your heart's negative, bro. I don't know. How can I fucking judge something I haven't heard? I don't get it. I don't get that philosophy. Not only you, Ian. I'm not just talking about you. There's many other pickle whistlers just like you that bash on shit you haven't even fucking heard yet. It's like weird. You're weird, man. That's some weird behavior, bro.
Well, what do you look at their past and what do you think? You think it's going to be good?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Okay,
so I'm a weirdo.
No, but hear me out. I don't think it's going to be good. But you know what? I didn't think Metallica was going to release a good album after fucking all the way up to Hardwired. Oh man, this shit's going to suck. Or I don't think it's going to, I'll hear it. But I know it's going to suck. And I feel this way about this. It's going to probably suck. But I can't say it's going to suck till I hear it.
Yeah. But I mean, even Hardwired was a good EP that they made a double album.
Okay, that's you, dude. That's you.
Yeah.
That's you and the rest of the Pickleisms. I love that whole freaking album.
Hey, you think Lulu sucks. And it does. You're right. What a shitty album.
Yeah, it's because it's got Lou Reed. The guy only did one good thing in his life, and that is Right on the Elder. That's the only good thing he ever did.
Dude. Lou Reed's the best thing about Lulu, and that's terrible. That's terrible. Lou Reed's not the chair. James Hetfield is. He's the chair. All right. What other shitty stories we got going on here?
You want to hear something funny?
Yeah.
Somebody asked me to do the Lulu. I actually have it. There's a dude out there, J-Man, the guy that bought me the Dress to Kill box set. He said,
Yeah.
"What Metallica CDs you don't own?" And I told him, Death and Pathetic and this. And he goes, "Do you have Lulu?" I go, "No." He bought me all of them. And he said, "Just the ones I needed." And he goes, "I want you to rank them." All right. So I listened to Lulu, right? And dude, that whole thing with "I Am the Table," that's track one. Nobody bothers to listen to the rest of the album where he says stuff just as ridiculous later on. But it's that nobody ventured after that song to listen to the rest. That was "I Am the Table." Dude, there's bizarre shit later on.
Oh
And
yeah, the part where he says I suck a black man's cock, I was like, I stopped it there because I was like, it ain't gonna get no better than that.
that was the read.
Best
That
thing that
guy,
happened to that album.
man, you want to talk about one of the most overrated fucking pompous artists to ever grace the planet was Lou Reed.
Oh,
I
I thought you were gonna say
don't
Ace Frehley.
I don't get it. Ace really my ass. That guy, the best thing Lou Reed did was write for Kiss. Seriously. The only thing I like from Lou Reed is The Elder. That's it.
Yeah.
Everything else fucking sucks. Rock and roll animal. Like, look, rock and roll these nuts animal, right? Fuck that shit. That shit's horrible. Lou Reed fucking sucks. Thank you.
All right. Well, speaking of AIDS Frehley, this is something that pissed off a lot of people. Gene Simmons
Yeah,
decrees
yeah, it pissed me off too.
Ace Frehley's bad decisions. Falling down the stairs doesn't kill you.
Yeah.
Um, I think that's ill timing to say this, but, and I hate to be devil's advocate here, but if you look up AIDS on Wikipedia, dizziness and falling down the stairs isn't included in the symptoms. So he might be onto something, and they haven't released the fucking blood results
Hey, hey,
yet.
hey. I got proof you can die falling downstairs. You ready for this?
Yeah,
You ever seen The Exorcist? Case closed.
it's a movie.
Ah, fuck you, movie. That shit was real. That was a documentary.
But then again, it was a priest. Priests have AIDS,
Hey,
so
look, your movie of Ace Frehley is AIDS. You got a movie called AIDS Frehley. I mean, the whole shit's a fucking movie. He's got AIDS. He fell downstairs because he's got AIDS. That's movie shit. Exorcist is more real than that. No, but you know what? It does piss me off. Gene said that.
yeah.
It does. It actually does. But you know what, man? Fuck it. I know. Oh, Kiss, fuck Kiss. Fuck that shit. I am so fucking proud that they went into that Kennedy's honor bullshit.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
I'm proud. This is a band. I got my ass kicked when I was a little teenage kid. And you know who was also in the fucking Kennedy Center? The kids that kicked my ass, Led Zeppelin fans. Yeah, they were in, and guess what? They let Kiss in. And you know who's good friends with Paul Stanley Kiss? Jimmy Page. Fuck yeah. I love the fact that Kiss is celebrated in the Kennedy Center, and I love it even more that it's the original four. I love it. I'm very proud of them. I love
Well,
Rocky. That shit was
I
awesome.
thought it was I thought it was fucked up that Trump said it's a shame that Tommy Thayer died before, he could get inducted.
You
But I
know,
get it. Because nobody gives a fuck. It's the
Donald,
spaceman. The spaceman got inducted, not Ace Frehley. The spaceman.
Donald Trump pronounced Ace Frehley's name correct twice.
He said Steve Brown. All right.
You know why I laughed at that joke, Ian, to be quite honest? And not that it's funny, it's that you beat that shit to the ground so much.
I know. I
That,
gotta pee. I'll be right back.
that's what makes it funny. Steve Brown hates Frehley. I thought, because I've been listening to these older episodes. And he was saying like a year or two ago. And Ian just hammers on the same shit. But anyway, I'm very proud of Kiss. I love Kiss. I may bitch about Kiss, but I love Kiss. I say it many times. They don't have, they have almost a perfect discography in the 70s. There's only three songs in 70s Kiss that I think suck. There's some that are okay, not great, but okay. But Love Theme from Kiss, Great Expectations, and Hooligan. Those are the only three Kiss songs I don't like. And that's pretty damn good with 7 albums, right? The first album, Hotter Than Hell, Dressed to Kill, Destroyer, Rock and Roll Over, Love Gun, and Dynasty. That's 7 freaking albums. And I only can find 3 songs I don't like off 7 albums. Fucking magical. And all this right here, all these records. It's because they are the ultimate gateway band. I do not turn my back on Kiss. I'll goof on it, but I will never turn my back on the band responsible of me buying all these records. They are fucking gods to me.
Sorry, that cherry medicine ran right through me.
Steve Brown.
That's all right. That's when you know you suck. When Steve Brown's got to write your shit, you know you lost the fucking plot.
Man, you know what, man? Ian, I gave that album a chance the other day.
Well, you liked a couple songs off it, right?
2.
2?
I guess that makes it a couple. and I will say this, man. My favorite song off the album is called Fighting for Life. Dude, if you listen to that song, it sounds like AI to me. It really does.
Well, like, did Steve Brown co-write the whole album?
I don't know. But all I know is that song, Ace's voice is really strong. And it's miles apart from it. It's actually a kick-ass AI song, if it is AI. I think it is. I don't think Ace sang that good toward the end of his life. You know?
You don't say. All right. Let's see. Kingdom Comes. Rick Steiner says James Kodiak drank himself to death. He was drunk day and night. You think he had to do that to listen to Kingdom Come records or what? This guy. Who cares about James Kodiak?
I'm sure the Kotak family does.
No, they don't. You got to see him though. I never got to see him. I actually probably like more Kingdom Come songs than you. But did you see him when you went to that fucking horrible Monsters of Rock, or did you not even go?
Yeah, I was there, dude. I got there early to get up front for Metallica.
Okay.
And yeah, they got pelted with shit. People were throwing shit at them. They were fucking terrible.
Yeah, nothing good at all. Nothing positive you can say.
No, I was like, get off the fucking stage, bring on Metallica. You know,
yeah.
I mean, I was such a big Metallica fan in the '80s that finally the day came when I can finally see them. And this fucking Bobo band is. Remember the guitar player of that band? He goes, "I never heard a Led Zeppelin song." Remember that shit?
No, that I don't remember.
It was on video. They showed it on MTV. It was like the Monsters of Rock. He's outdoors. He's talking like, yeah, there's the whole Led Zeppelin. I don't understand what that's all about. I never heard a Led Zeppelin album. I was like, oh.
Well, the one thing I will say is I think it's kind of funny, because I was there when this shit happened, when there was a big backlash. And when I heard Kingdom Come, I didn't think it sounded like anything like Led Zeppelin to me. I mean, nowhere. I mean, you could kind of see the influence, but I mean, there's no way I would even give it that much credit that it sounded like that. It was just another pop rock band, know.
That first song was Zeppelin-y. What was it called?
Get It On.
That one. It was Zeppelin-y. Bad Zeppelin. Like fucking.
Yeah.
It was like the crunch, but still,
Right, but it wasn't even close enough for me for it to be in my radar. Like, like say, like, Oh, the ripping off. To me, it wasn't good enough to say it was ripping off Zeppelin. It was just like, it was garden variety cock rock at the time. I mean, there was so many other bands that did, you could say the same thing about Great White, you know? Uh, but I think they just took a fucking hit, and I don't know why.
Well,
Because there's just as many shitty cock rock bands.
Great White was actually awesome when they came out, unlike Kingdom Come.
Right. No, no, and I'm much more of a Great White fan than you. But even Great White, I mean, other than when they would straight up do a Zeppelin cover, it's like it's not even in the same fucking ballpark. So I didn't see it like that. Like to me, it would have had to been like a whole lot better for it to be like, oh, they're ripping off. To me, I think it's a shitty thing to say about Led Zeppelin and to say that Kingdom Come and that is even close. But
I don't
what
understand why they got so much backlash and Whitesnake didn't, where Whitesnake was doing the same shit, though better, but still.
I agree. I agree 100%. You look at Still of the Night. That's some Zeppelin ripoff shit.
And dude, fucking Adrian Vandenberg with the fucking bow and guitar.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
even Kingdom Come didn't go that far.
yeah. That was the biggest, and I think so many people love the song. The only one that was pissed was Robert Plant, but it was just such a good song where like you hear Get It On," like everybody's like, "Get it off the fucking record player."
Yeah, Get It On sounds like Warrant too.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, to me, it doesn't even register, but it's one of those things. I think it gets caught in the lexicon. It kind of fucking, it's like Winger, with fucking Beavis and Butthead. It just becomes this thing. And I think with the Kingdom Come, it's like somebody said it and it just caught traction and it was all this shit. But there were so many shitty bands at that time. I don't think they were any better or any worse. But you know what I never also thought was like, ooh, that James Kotek, that's some good drumming. Never.
I didn't care for him. I saw him with the Scorpions too.
Yeah.
And he did a drum solo.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was whatever. And his drum solo had like these big screens behind him where it made it look like it was on a roller coaster. Was that before the Motley? Yeah, it was before the Motley Crue tour. But Tommy Lee actually had a roller coaster. But James Kotak did this thing where it wasn't a good drum solo.
Yeah.
It was.
But what's interesting is James Kotek was a huge, very vocal supporter of Donald Trump. So I'm thinking maybe next year at the Kennedy Honors, Kingdom Come might get their day in court. You know what I'm saying?
Do they
might have.
Do they? Oh yeah, they let Zeppelin. I was about to say, don't they just let Americans in? No,
Well, he is American. He's from Kentucky.
Hey, Gloria Gaynor. Hey,
Yeah.
that woman still looks good, man. Boy, she sure survived with the looks.
Black don't crack, baby.
I was like, look at Gloria Gaynor. She's looking foxy with that wig. Fuck. I like her. I like her.
Hey, it's a classic song.
Yeah, it's a one-hit wonder, but it put her in the Kennedy Center. I'm proud of that woman. She took care of herself.
All right. Well, Skillet's John Cooper said, when I was 5 years old, I gave my life to Jesus in my bedroom.
Skillet?
Yeah.
Who the fuck
when did you give your life to Jesus, Ralph?
I was about 32, I think it was.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I really wanted to bang this tranny bad. And I go, Jesus, Jesus, if I will worship you if you let me bang this tranny. And I did. And ever since then, Jesus has been my nigga.
I think it ended bad because now you have like fake grass at your house. If Jesus was good, he would have kept doing your lawn. You know what I'm saying?
That's not Jesus, that's Jesus.
Oh, my bad. Have you ever actually heard Skillet, Ralph?
No, I don't even know that. Isn't that the Christian metal band or something like that?
Yeah, yeah.
They're
But they're apparently they're very big. I've never heard one fucking song. Can't even pretend. I can't slam on it, like say what it sounds like. I never listen to it. I refuse to listen to it because I hate Jesus Christ as a person.
Ugh,
Uh, but
I never heard.
they're kind of big, you know.
I never heard
Uh,
it.
but you know, I know you like Striper, so I didn't know if you checked it out. So,
I like Baron Cross and Vengeance Rising too. All Christian metal.
what about Mortification?
Mortification is cool. Death metal, Christian metal.
Yeah.
I don't own no Mortification, but I saw that one video. Something, the scrolls of something. It was cool. Cool stuff.
Uh, Gene Simmons is going to testify before Senate to support artist radio play compensation.
I already talked about that.
All right. Well, what do you think? I didn't fucking hear it, so tell me. What do
Because
you
it
think?
it's going to be up on Kiss Wednesday.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck you, listeners. Go to Almost Human if you want to hear Ralph's opinion.
Yeah. Fuck. I don't get no money over here. Go over there
Yeah,
where
I know.
they pay me. Over there, they pay me to talk. So I
Exactly.
have to do that for money. I ain't going to do it here. No freebies on this show, bitch.
Uh oh. Uh oh. Hold on. Come here, buddy. What are you doing? Emmett, say hi to the internet.
Hi.
Hey, what's his name?
Emmett.
Emmett. What's up, Emmett?
Good.
Doing
What's going on, buddy? What are you doing?
So I already brushed my teeth and I already had my food and I already had my bath just now.
So you're gonna go to bed?
No, I'm gonna watch YouTube for a little bit.
Oh, you're gonna watch YouTube for a little bit? What are you gonna watch? Are you gonna watch Van Halen videos?
No, I'm just gonna get. Can I get down now?
Okay, you can get down.
Come on.
Okay. Mwah. I love you, buddy. Bye.
Go watch Almost Human. Grow up.
Yeah, yeah. Add to Ralph's coin there. Watch Almost
You'll
Human.
grow up quick. Subscribe to my channel and like the video. It's good for you.
It helps the YouTube algorithm. All right, what the fuck were we talking about? Yeah, Gene Simmons thing. Turning Almost Human. All right. Well, Trickster's guitar player, I'm sorry, Steve Brown is launching his own Bon Jovi tribute band called Always Jovi.
I saw it. And you know what? I saw the clips. The guy could sing. I didn't know he sang.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's got a good voice. I mean, singing the Bon Jovi stuff sounded good. I was impressed.
What
Now,
Bon Jovi song did you see?
no, he has a trailer where he sings like 5 different Bon Jovi songs, and they put the parts of the song where John like really hits the hard notes and shit, and he was singing it great. He really was. I was impressed. So Bon Jovi sucks. I don't like Bon Jovi music, and Trickster sucks. And I don't like Trickster's music. So it's kind of like fucking. You're gonna get fucking. I don't know. Nina Hagen to sing Tom Waits songs. I don't care how good she sings.
Well, I'm actually going to go see him because they're opening up for Mark Allen Taylor's Honeymoon Suite tribute band. So I'm going to go check that out.
I'm going to wait for Mark Allen Taylor's Oingo Boingo tribute band.
Did you listen to the debut single from Stanley Simmons, Body Down?
Yes, I did. I actually heard it.
What'd you think?
Did you hear it?
I heard half of it.
All right. I'll tell you what I feel. Great voices. They both possess great voices. I can't stand Crosby, Stills, and Nash. And that's what it sounds like. Crosby, Stills, and Nash. And I can't stand that type of music. Now, I saw another clip of them doing a Simon and Garfunkel song, and I liked Simon and Garfunkel, and I think they did a great cover of it, but not better than Simon Garfunkel, because they pretty much mimicked Simon Garfunkel. I think they're talented, but I'm not into that Crosby, Stills, and Nash and Young and bullshit.
Well, I will check it out. I think Simon and Garfunkel are fags, and I hate the fucking Sound of Silence song. I saw they did a cover of, I think it was a Ventura Highway or something by America. and I was like, God damn, these fuckers can sing. Um, I think, and I said this on a previous episode, I think Stanley's kid does a lot of the heavy lifting. Um, but I like fucking, Simmons' kid too. I heard half the song. I liked what I heard. I was mortified when I saw the fucking title of it, Body Down. I was just thinking, I don't know, this sounds like some let's put the X in sex shit, But then when I actually listened to it, I forget what happened. I had to cut it off. But I was like, this ain't bad. I mean, I like that kind of shit. I like Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. I like all that shit. I like that kind of Americana fucking shit. And I think it's cool they're going that route and not trying to do fucking horrible Poison shit like Kiss. But I think it has no legs. I mean, who in this day and age is going to support this shit other than Matt Porter, who Matt Porter's been sharing it all over. And God damn it, I love Matt Porter. And they're going to play this on Modco Radio. But it has no.
I did a news report on it, and I said in my news report, can anybody name somebody that got a good career where they had famous parents? I said the only one I can think of is Liza Minnelli.
Yeah.
Fun. Then people started leaving. Ooh, what about the Wallflowers? What about Bob? Where the fuck is Bob Dylan's son now? The Wallflowers. That shit was a one-hit wonder bullshit. Julian Lennon, who I fucking love, didn't go anywhere because he's Julian Lennon. You know what I mean? So I can't think of any celebrities' kids that went on to have a successful career for a long time like Liza Minnelli. I can't think of anybody else.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like I will check it out. I mean, I like what I. It's way better than I thought it was going to be, and I think they're really talented. I love that they're not like ripping off Kiss and trying to do that shit. But the reality in this day and age, like the music they're playing, appeals to a much older crowd. So. But I like it. I was pleasantly surprised. I really was. And it's funny, man. I think back to what a fucking Kiss nerd I used to be. A Kiss twat.
I still am. I haven't turned my back on the hottest band in the world.
And I remember when Nick Simmons was born, and I got the call from my friend who ran the Kiss, my friend Robert Clanton, who I keep looking him up. I can't find him. Our friendship ended bad, but I still like him. But anyway, he ran the Kiss Assault Force Kiss fanzine. And he called me up during the middle of, I think it was WrestleMania 3 or 4 to say that Nick had been born. That's how crazy it was. It was like, Gene's kid has been born. And we're like, yeah. Like, and now I could give two fucks. But
I didn't give two fucks back then.
Yeah, I know. No, but I'm telling you, I was
I've never really been like a Kiss twat like you, ever. I've always loved Kiss, but I've always loved other bands more. But I still love Kiss.
Right.
But I don't know, man. It's like you're such a fanatic, then all of a sudden you fucking hate them. It's weird, man.
Yeah, no, I was. I mean, nothing came fucking close, dude. Nothing came fucking close until fucking Psycho Circus. Psycho Circus broke me, man. Broke me bad.
Hot in the Shade and Crazy Nights did it.
I was disappointed by both of them. I will say this, but nothing broke me like fucking Psycho Circus. But even Revenge, I was like, okay. When I heard Unholy, I was like, oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. And then I heard the rest of it, and I was like,
That album sucks.
Fucking Asylum's better than fucking Revenge. You heard it here first, kids.
Hey, Asylum's my second favorite no makeup album.
Nice.
I love Asylum. Other than Tears Are Falling, Wants to Be Lonely, and Radar for Love. I like the rest of it.
Radar for Love. Fuck yeah!
I love All Night. I love that
I
song.
love that shit.
That's but that proves that we like shit that sucks. Because
I love.
All Night sucks. But it's a good sucky song. I love it.
Yeah, yeah, and I don't know why you don't like the fucking greatest song ever written, "Tears Are Falling," but whatever.
Just listen to the title of that song.
But I will say
We
this.
talk about
Uh,
facts all the time. And you're the one that likes a song called Tears Are Falling.
Not only do I love the song, I love his outfit.
It's hypocritical.
But I will say, like when we did the a live review, it was nice to go back and listen to it live. Like, okay, I still like, even though it's like the whole culture and everything, it's like if you found out.
I don't let that shit affect me, dude. I don't give a flying fuck how other people act. And I'm the one that gets the brunt of it, not you. I don't constantly get attacked by these twats. Doesn't affect my fandom whatsoever.
Well, yeah, you even named your fucking channel Almost Human.
Yep.
And you give them shit. Of course you're gonna fucking take shit, because if you don't fucking suck on the dick of everything that's fucking Kiss,
I do.
You're like, fucking poser. Your channel's Almost Human. You have to like everything.
That reminds me of a friend of ours, huh? We won't get into that, dude. But yeah. But you know what? I do suck on the dick on 70s Kiss. Totally. On my channel, it's like you motherfuckers that bash me for hating Kiss because I bash on Crazy Nights and Hot in the Shade and Sonic Turd and Revenge. These twats think I must not be a Kiss fan because I don't like shitty Kiss. And it doesn't affect how much I love Kiss. Look, I bought the fucking box set, Well, I paid half of it. But still,
Let's not get it twisted. Let's not shit the bed. You paid for half of that fucking horrible box set.
And you know what? All those live shows are so fucking good.
Are they? I haven't checked it out yet.
Oh, what Eddie Kramer did to them is unbelievable. Yeah.
The only bonus thing I listened to was fucking Gene doing the Strange Ways, and I was like, ugh.
I like the original better, but I don't think it was that bad.
And then I still need to check out the Dress to Kill box set, because that is probably my favorite, like classic Kiss album from top to bottom. But man, I heard that fucking country song and I was like, no wonder they cut this shit. That shit's terrible.
Fucking terrible.
And I love, didn't Peter sing that song or something?
No, it was Paul.
Oh, was it? Oh my God.
Called Mistake.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah,
terrible. But what's the song that was on Gene's solo album that's way better on the box set? I forgot the name of it now.
I forget which one was on there.
Was it Burn Up with Fever? Was it that one?
I think so. I think that's the one. There's a version of it. Oh
my God, it's amazing.
Is it good?
Oh, it's fucking amazing. I mean, he really fucked it up on that solo album. It's 20 million times better. It's great. It's actually great.
All right, I'll check it out. Let's see here. What else we got? John Bush says he's focusing on writing shorter songs for the upcoming Armored Saint album. And I know this is, weird topic for you and everything. But just reading the title of that, I don't like it. And I don't like it. Again, pure like prejudice right off the bat. But I don't like when somebody like limits themselves, like, oh, this is what we're gonna do, and this, because this is how the Black Album started. You know what I mean?
It helped them. It helped them.
No, we're talking about a whole different. Ain't nothing gonna help fucking Armored Saint. Ain't a fucking nothing gonna help these motherfuckers sell 10 more albums than they sold the last time.
But they're gonna sell one less this time.
Exactly. But that's what I'm getting at, though. If it's this late in the game, you have no fucking chance. don't limit yourself, man. Just do what comes natural, and do like I'm a fan of a lot of the later Armored Saint albums. I mean, I really am. As a matter of fact, even more so because I don't have the history, that you have with the earlier shit. I will say, like going back, like I didn't even get Symbol of Salvation when it came out. I love that fucking album, but I have more of a draw to the later era Armored Saint. Um, so I'm like, don't fucking put yourself in a box because writing shorter songs is not gonna, you're not gonna overthrow Taylor Swift because you do like the Black Album 2026.
I have 3 words for Armored Saint.
What's that?
Fuck Brian Wilson.
Why fuck Brian Wilson?
Oh well, from the Beach Boys, not my buddy.
Oh, okay. Now I get it. Now I remember the post. Okay. I was like, Brian Wilson's a beast.
I upset Phil Sandivag.
Yeah, that sucks, man. That does suck. I felt so bad when that shit happened because I know how much you love that band, and man, when you meet somebody, or something like that, it's like when I met Peter Criss and he was a total cocksucker, and I was like, man, I feel bad for sticking up for your shitty drumming. Now that I know what you are as a human being, even Ace Frehley with his AIDS and everything was a nicer human being to me. But then again, he was a piece of shit too. So what do you do?
Peter Criss was super nice to me.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. But I mean that happens, and it does taint you. Like, remember, you love Zach Wilde, and now you won't support fucking Black Label because of their fucking tour manager.
Fuck him, and plus he hasn't really done anything really good forever.
Yeah, but what set you off? That fucking tour manager guy.
Well, yeah, but at that juncture, I wasn't into what Zach. I was there for it was Zach Sabbath,
Yeah.
See him do some Black Sabbath shit. If it was a Black Label show, I wouldn't have been there,
Yeah.
But yeah,
Right.
after that, and they've been down here. There was a show, and by the way, next Friday I'm going to go see Obituary. But this past last time Black Label was here was with Obituary, and my friend, hey, I was like, no, dude, you know what? I'm not going to pay to see Obituary because some of that money's going to go to Zach and that cocksucker that works for him. They ain't getting my money no more. Fuck.
Well, you're going to go see Obituary?
Yeah, I'm going to see him next Friday with my girlfriend.
All right. Oh, nice.
Yeah, I won't be around next Sunday.
Yeah, well, I thought next Sunday is your party.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna.
If you see Terry Butler, tell him I said hi. He's a nice guy. He's a good dude.
He's not coming.
No, but I mean, he's in Obituary. If you get to meet the band.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Nah, super nice guy. I just tell the story when I met him. That fucking horrible show. It was Disturbed and 6 Feet Under opening up for Danzig. And I met Terry Butler like in the stairwell, and super nice. You talk about a gentle giant, dude. That dude's fucking but nice guy. And what a fucking history with Death and fucking 6 Feet Under and Obituary and Massacre and all that shit. Fucking A right, man. Terry Butler kicks ass. And that's Geezer Butler's real name too. So how awesome is that? There you go. All right, what's going on here? Anything else? What do you think about Lou Gramm performing with Foreigner? I think it needs to stop.
I don't know. I haven't really listened to him. I don't. What I mean? Foreigner is one of those bands. I don't dislike them. And for some odd reason, I did buy the first Foreigner album because I love that song. That song, Star Rider.
Yeah.
But I have the only albums that matter: Head Games, Double Vision, and Foreigner 4. That's it. And I never play them ever. they're not a band I dislike, but they're also a band I don't go to. They're not bad. I like Dirty White Boy, and yeah, there's a handful of
Yeah.
songs. Like Hot Blooded and Jukebox Hero, Urgent. Urgent is one of those weird songs where I don't mind the saxophone, but
Mm,
I don't listen to
love
them.
it.
I don't listen to them much.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird thing. I mean, it's like it's not even Foreigner anymore. There's no fucking original members. But Lou Gramm, while I feel Lou Gramm had an amazing voice, he doesn't have it anymore. Um, you know, but it's weird, and like you love Star Rider, and I think that's so funny. Is I never knew that fucking song, even though that's one of like the vinyls I got from my father. He had the first Foreigner album, but I never listened to it because it's like, oh, it's Foreigner. I hear it every fucking day on the fucking radio. But I had an ex-girlfriend who loved Star Rider and made me listen to it. I was like, this doesn't even sound like fucking Foreigner. This sounds like some fucking Styx or some fucking Yes shit,
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Yeah, no. And I'm like, what the? I just didn't really, I didn't love it. I didn't hate it, but it was just kind of like, this isn't what I know from, Foreigner. But, come to find out years later, that's like a fan favorite. Like people who know the old shit, they love it.
Hey, that song was heavily played on the radio back then.
Yeah, see, that's one of those things and then you see like, regional radio and shit like that. Like I never heard that in fucking Chicago. I never heard Star Rider. And if you would have played it for me and just said like, hey, who's this band? Never in a fucking million years would I have guessed it's fucking Foreigner. But I like some cheesy ass Foreigner. But even that is like at a lower level. You know what I mean?
You know what? Even if they got back together, I wouldn't pay to see them. I met Mick Jones at a Publix.
Oh yeah, in Miami Beach.
Yeah, in 1994, I was at Publix, and Mick Jones was in front of me in the checkout line. I was like, "Holy shit!" And I said, "Hey, you're Mick Jones, right?" Yeah. And I had him sign my Pink Floyd. I still had my Pink Floyd ticket. I think that was that Division Bell in '94 around there. I still had the ticket in my wallet, and I had him sign it.
Why the fuck did you have him sign your Pink Floyd ticket?
The only thing I had on me for him to.
Oh, okay. You should have beat his ass for producing 5150 is what you should have done.
I didn't know.
That would be metal.
I didn't know he had anything to do with 5150 because I didn't know nothing about 5150 back then. And I found out later on he had something to do with it. I had no idea. But I should have kicked his ass for that shitty show I saw. I saw Foreigner 4, the Orange Bowl. And that was the day after Randy Rhoads died. Because I was supposed to play that show.
Well, I saw a good Foreigner. I saw Foreigner at Gretna Fest in the West Bank, Louisiana. And it was good Foreigner because Mick Jones wasn't there. Because fuck him, because he fucking produced 5150. So whatever fucking shakes or fucking MS or whatever he's got, that's God gave you that for being part of that horrible fucking album. I have no pity on you. I'm glad Jeff Pilson makes all the money off of Foreigner now. You fuck. You were part of 5150. You should die. You should fucking die. Michael Anthony's next. I hope he chokes on his own fucking horrible sauce. Whatever. Fuck him. That's what I think.
Yay.
And on that note, let's go into the best film from Sylvester Stallone. This was a topic picked by you. You want to step away from the album reviews, and it's weird like that. I'm cool with it, man. I go with like whatever. I'm kind of different than a lot of people. A lot of our listeners, they love the news. They love all this shit. They're like, oh, I like that better than the album reviews. I'm the opposite. I love the album reviews. I see why you are sick of it because you have to do so many with your much more profitable, almost human page, because you got to do track by tracks all the time. I get that. I get why you're sick of that. Uh, Makes perfect sense. And I'll go with the flow. So, whatever. I love fucking Stallone films. It's fun. Let's have a good episode. And there you go, man. I think it was a good idea, a fun idea. Let's have fun with it.
He's a
Now,
great he's a great actor.
all right, let's calm down.
He is. He's
So,
one of my favorite actors ever.
so you want to do top 10 Sylvester
Well,
Stallone movies?
I haven't had time. I pulled out a bunch of his movies though.
Oh, so you don't have a list or nothing. You're so unprepared. Okay.
I mean, I'll wing it. I'll wing it.
Well, I did a top 10, but I did like I'm writing down my favorite Sylvester Stallone movies, and I had 11. I'm like, okay, so I'll do an honorable mention.
Yeah,
Do
I
you
got
have
15.
what's that?
I got 15, so I'll have 5 honorable mentions.
All right, well, let's go through your 5 honorable mentions, and then I'll do my one.
All right. Let me grab them here. A very
Hey,
early one.
yo.
A very early one is Lords of Flatbush.
Never seen it. I know of it, but I've never seen it. You like it?
It's a good movie. It's dramatic and stuff. A couple fight scenes, and the Fonz is in it. There's
Yeah.
the
Big,
Fonz.
big fight between Sylvester Stallone and Richard Gere. That's the biggest story of that.
Is it? Is Richard Gere in this movie? No, he's not.
I think he was supposed to be. There was a fight between Sylvester Stallone and Richard Gere. That's like a legendary story.
Well, no, it's Perry King.
I love Perry King.
Fag.
Good actor.
You like him because you like his ass, you faggot.
Hey, he was in Riptide in fucking Class of 1984 and Mandingo.
Yeah, I like those Mandingo series where the white chicks get dicked by that big ass dick from Mandingo. Yeah, we were talking about this not too long ago. Rhinestone.
Oh, yeah. I just did that last Sunday. I guess that on Brian Davis' damn good movie memories.
Yeah,
I love that movie.
He hit me up, but every Sunday, as you know,
Right.
every Sunday I gotta take my mom to casino. But I love this movie. It's stupid, but it's fun.
Yeah, I love it.
There's a good underrated one, Lockup. You ever seen this one?
I love Lockup.
With
Love it.
Donald Sutherland.
Saw it at the theater. I love that movie.
And my last honorable mention, a more recent one, Bullet to the Head.
Bullet to the Head, directed by Walter Hill.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Isn't that the guy from 48 Hours?
Yeah, he directed 48 Hours, and that movie was filmed in New Orleans and filmed about maybe 16 blocks from my house.
Well, don't hold that against the movie.
Okay, bye.
All right, so those are my honorable mentions. What's your honorable mention?
All right, well, let's see here, because I got, you know me, I got the backgrounds for everything I'm doing. I got the Cannibal Corpse background because I told you, Riley, I've been listening to nothing but death metal, man. I've been loving this shit. I love me some death metal now, man. It's fucking awesome.
Awesome.
But here is my honorable mention.
Oh, God, I didn't like that one. I got that, I have that movie on Laserdisc.
Yeah, I have it on 4K now. And this is something I saw it in the theater. I'll never forget this. This is when I had this amazing apartment above a movie theater. And my next door neighbor was not only one of my best friends, but my drug dealer. And I would get bags of popcorn, like a garbage bag full of popcorn at the end of the night, like whatever they didn't sell. And I would go down there on Sundays, and I could literally, there was 5 theaters, and I could jump from theater to theater and watch whatever I wanted to watch. This was the early 90s. And I remember going to see this, and I was like, this is fucking terrible. What happened to Sylvester Stallone? This is fucking terrible. But there was still a part of me, like it's kind of a guilty pleasure. And it's one of those like I look back at it now, like I just got the 4K and me and the wife watched it and loved it because it's so stupid, it's so cheesy, it's still, but that's Stallone to me. Uh, he's been in some good movies, but most of them, it's like fucking Charles Bronson, fucking Chuck Norris level bullshit. It's entertaining, it's fun, but is it a great movie? Nah, you know. But I love Demolition Man, and that is my honorable mention out of my top 10. So, Ralph, this is your whole brainchild. What is your number 10 Sylvester Stallone
All right,
movie?
let me overlook my DVDs here. Let's see which one I would pick at number 10. They might be different later, but all right, this one. Overrated, but still fun. A fun popcorn movie. Cobra.
Wow.
I don't really like it that much, but now and then it's a fun watch, a popcorn movie, but it's so stupid, you know, and it's so Hollywood and so predictable. This ain't really a good movie, but a lot of people seem to love it. But that will be my number 10.
That's funny because my number 10 is Cobra. I saw this one the day it came out, the town cinema in the town I grew up in. I've talked about this a lot of times on this show and on Damn Good Movie Memories. The town cinema in Kankakee, Illinois, is where like all the Cannon films would go, where all the Charles Bronson movies would go. All like grindhouse kind of shit. And even when this came out, I believe I was 11, maybe 12 when this came out. I knew it wasn't good. I knew it was like the movie was over, like it was like not even an hour and a half, I don't think. You know what I mean? You were in, you were out, but I was like, it's kind of cool. But this was Sylvester Stallone's Beverly Hills Cop. Sylvester Stallone was supposed to play in Beverly Hills Cop, but he wanted to change it. He wanted to take out the comedy. He wanted to make it more serious and all this shit. And Paramount's like, no, we want like a comedy cop thing. And they just butted heads. And he was like, fine, fuck you. And he went to Warner Brothers and made Cobra. Which, I mean, I'll totally take Beverly Hills Cop over this, but I love Cobra. It's one of those, it's so bad, it's good.
Yeah.
And they just released a 4K on Arrow Video, put it out. I gotta get this motherfucker. It's like on my Christmas list. It's so bad, it's good. You got the 80s montages, you got, the horrible fucking non-acting bitch. He was fucking Brigitte Nielsen in this, there's all that. Yeah, it's not a great movie, but I still like it. And a lot of Stallone is like popcorn shit. I love Stallone. I believe he can act. I believe he very rarely does it. And a lot of times I think his ego fucks everything up because he thinks he's much better than he is.
I totally disagree. And my number 9 will prove it. Why he went the route he did.
Okay, well, let's go to your number 9 then.
All right, number 9 is an early movie he did after Rocky, and people didn't like it because people wanted, the physical shit. They don't want dramatic acting from Sylvester Stallone, but I think he did some amazing acting on this movie here called Fist. Now, this movie bombed hard, and that's the reason Sylvester Stallone went to the more action genre. He stopped being a serious actor too much later. There's another movie I got where he does some good acting. But this movie right here proves to me Sylvester Stallone is a fine actor. And even to prove what a great actor he was nominated for Best Actor for Rocky, right? Because he wasn't a joke then. They took him serious. But after that, this probably had a lot to do with it since it was a flop. Oh, he can't be a serious actor. He's this movie is roughly about Jimmy Hoffa,
Right.
and it's not. I mean, it's a drama. There's a little fighting in it, but it's mostly a drama, and I think it's awesome, and it's what made him not be want to be a serious actor. With the roles he did after this movie were more, popcorn movie type shit, and a lot of them are better than this movie. But I think this movie's really good. A little long, but I love this movie. I actually watched it the other day, and it held up.
Well, talk about it a little bit more. I got to piss, and then I'll come back with my number 9. But I've never seen Fist. I need to see it. You like it though, huh?
It's a great acting.
Okay.
Probably his finest acting. He was a great actor, and Hollywood knew it. But that guy died. If that dude didn't die that year, I think his name was William Finch for the movie Network. And don't get me wrong, I love the movie Network. And I thought what he did in the movie was great. That guy. He won the Oscar, but he won because he died. He died, and they gave him the Oscar. It was a pity Oscar because Sylvester Stallone did a way better acting performance in the first Rocky. And the Academy Award would have gone to Sylvester Stallone if that dude didn't die. That's how I feel. My cousin goofs on me because I told him, I go, man, one of the greatest actors in my world, Sylvester Stallone. He gets goofed on a lot, but that motherfucker can act. And he's a great actor. He's an amazing actor when he puts his chops to it. And there's a movie coming up where his acting is the best acting he's ever done in a movie coming up. But yeah, that Fist is a damn fine movie. I highly recommend Fist. And now I'm gonna go get some tea because I'm running out of tea. So take it away.
All right. All right. I'll check it out. I'll go to my number 9. All right. Let me go here. And the magic of AI, as you always like to talk about, I'm going to switch it to my next one, which is, let me find it. Here we go. Oh, one that was in your honorable mentions, which is Lockup. I love this movie. It's cheesy. It's cheesy as fuck. I saw this at the same theater, the Town Cinema, and this was a weird period for Stallone because he had come off like a couple of, relatively losses for Stallone. Movies that weren't doing as good as what he was doing in the mid and early 80s and late 70s. But I thought this one was good. I love a good prison drama. I love men getting raped and shit, and, that's what happens when you buy Kiss records and you support Mick Jones and shit like that. You get fucked in the ass in jail. And that's what this movie's about.
So you like movies like that. That makes you a fag.
Oh, never mind. But no, I mean, Donald Sutherland as the fucking warden and everything. It's by no means an Oscar winner, but this is a great popcorn flick. And it's by the numbers, it's all that shit, but it's good. I mean, so many of Stallone's movies that I love, I wouldn't call a lot of them great movies. There are some that I would. This is not one of them, but it's highly entertainable. I just think it's a good, fun time that you can put on. Everybody's gonna like this movie. Nobody's gonna walk away like, if you like Stallone, you're gonna love Lockup, and that's why it is my number 9. So Ralph, do you want me to go to my number 8, or do you want to do your number 8?
I'll do my number 8.
Hold on. What do you want, Emmett? All right, well, come here. All right, come here. And say, I can't do my number 8 pick because you need water. Okay, you're camera shy. Okay. All right. I'll be right back. Ralph, you do your number 8.
All right, here I go. My number 8. I'm wearing Paradise Alley. Uh, it's again, they're great acting from Sly, but it's got more of a comedy element. And his brother was the fighter, and Sylvester Stallone was kind of like, like a scummy character, just trying to make some money off his brother. Called him King Salami. And I remember, see, I was a big Stallone fan with Rocky. When Rocky first came out, I became fanatical with Rocky. And whatever Sylvester Stallone released after that, I was in the theater. Like, I don't remember what came out first, Fist or Paradise Alley, but both I ran to see in the theater. And both didn't do well. And I think that's what brought in Rocky 2 after that. Because, like, man, I don't seem to be breaking out of the role of Rocky, so. But Paradise Alley, look, I got the shirt. I even got the soundtrack, man. And the funniest shit you'll ever hear is Sylvester Stallone singing the main theme of the movie. It's called Too Close to Paradise. Let me grab it here.
All right. What did I miss? Where are we? What's your... You doing your 9 or your 8?
I just talked about my 8, which is the shirt I'm wearing.
Oh, okay.
My girlfriend got me the soundtrack. The greatest fucking thing is the opening track, Too Close to Paradise, where it's Sylvester Stallone singing it. And it's fucking awesome. It's so bad, it's great. It's a fun movie. It's dramatic, but also comedy and awesome stuff. I'm going to play this after we're done. Too close to paradise.
No, and that's awesome. I even talked about this on when I guested on Brian Davis's show. My dad was friends with Frank McRae, the black boxer from the movie. And it was at the time. Yep. And at the time they were hanging out is when he got this part in the movie, and he was so excited and telling my dad, like, oh, I'm going to be in this movie with the guy from Rocky. And he thought it was really going to elevate and, his career and stuff. And it's sad because the movie didn't do that well. But I love it. And my dad said he was a great guy and a good friend and, killer stuff. So that's a great pick. That might be on my list, but it might be a little bit higher. We'll go to my number 8 here, and we got to go to AI for this shit. Let's see. Where's my number 8? Here it is. Cliffhanger. I love this one. And for those people who weren't around at this time, this was a huge boost to Stallone's career. Because starting with the end of the 80s, man, his movies were not doing as well. Box office, all this shit wasn't that big. And then Cliffhanger came out and was a huge kick in the ass. And I think it was a kick in the ass for all the right reasons. Rennie Harlan directed this. Coming off Nightmare on Elm Street, 4, and then doing Die Hard 2, and then he did this one. You got a great villain with John Lithgow. But I remember this is the same time I was living above that theater I was talking about earlier when I saw Demolition Man, but this was like the year before, I believe. But I just think it's a great action fucking piece, man, and check it out. You can get it on 4K now, but watch what edition you buy because one has Dolby Vision and one doesn't. You want to get the Steelbook from Lionsgate That one has the better picture. But I'm a huge cliffhanger fan, and he was trying to get a sequel to this for years, and it kept falling through. And I believe now that they're doing a reboot that he's not even involved with, which sucks because I would have loved another cliffhanger. What do you think, Ralph?
Well, it's later on in my list, so I guess I'll talk about it when I get
Oh,
to it.
okay. All right.
All right, my next one, the last Rambo album, Last Blood. I friggin' love this movie. Him fucking up those Mexicans. My favorite scene is where the bad guy walks in the room and he finds his brother on the bed decapitated, and then the next scene is Sylvester Stallone driving and just throws the head out the window, and the way he just fucking massacres them all at the very end. This was an awesome movie and a great way to end it. You know, I think he dies at the end. You're not quite sure, but oh, this ain't 4K. But I love it. This would be my next one, Last Blood.
Yeah. That one I didn't really care for. And I was excited about it because I loved the one before that was just called Rambo. And that's the one where he's still like in Vietnam or some shit like that. I really like that one. This one I was kind of like, and to me it's like the least feeling of a Rambo movie. Like it doesn't, like the character or anything, it doesn't feel like Rambo to me. I mean, I don't know. It might be better than Rambo 3. Rambo 3 is pretty shit.
Fuck. Rambo 3 and 2 suck.
Yeah.
They don't even make my list. They suck, both of them. Fucking Rambo helping ISIS.
But yeah, I didn't really care for the last Rambo. I do. The funny thing is, there's a unrated director's cut that I have on a streaming site that I use, but I haven't watched it yet, so I don't know if that will change my opinion of the movie. But yeah, I remember being like very disappointed in it. You know, after Rambo, the one just called Rambo, which was part 4, I thought was fantastic. You know, and it sucks I have it. Like you can get the unrated version on Blu-ray, which I have, but you can't get the unrated on 4K, which I'm pissed about. But anyway, yeah, wasn't the biggest fan of that one, but I'm glad you like it. And I remember, like, right when it came out, you said you loved it too, so I know you ain't changing your opinion. So I'll go to my number 7, which, thanks to AI, is... if I can find it. There we go! Nighthawks. I love this fucking... I think it's from, like, 80 or 81. I think 81.
Yeah.
Love this fucking movie, man. Him and Billy D. Williams are partners. They're fighting fucking Rutger Hauer, who is a fucking terrorist in it. And this is one I remember. I think the first time I saw it, and Ralph can back me up on this, because this used to be a big thing when we were kids. It was the ABC Monday Night Movie. You know, like when they would do this shit, like it was a big event, you know. Even though it'd be edited and all this shit. And then, you know, like a year or two later, I would see it on HBO in an unedited version. But I first saw it on regular TV back when you only had the 3 networks. And I loved it. This is a movie, went through a lot of changes. I believe originally it was going to be, it was a vehicle for Clint Eastwood. And he ended up stepping out at some point. And there was a couple other high profile actors that were supposed to be the lead, and for whatever reason they passed on it, and Stallone said, "I'll take it," and I love this one. I just think it's great. Rutger Hauer just chews up the scenery. Any movie Rutger Hauer's in, you know, I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking there. But fucking Stallone, Billy D. Williams, Lindsay Wagner, you know, I mean, she was a Bionic Woman when I saw this shit. I was like, hey, that's a Bionic Woman. And then I'm not going to give a spoiler, but the iconic, like, last scene of this movie when Stallone comes up against the fucking, the bad guy is fucking iconic. It's awesome. I love Nighthawks, man. It's my number 7. Are you a fan, Ralph?
Oh yeah, it's higher on my list.
Okay. All right. Well, what's your number 7, or are you on 6 now?
I don't know. Death Race
Oh,
2000 right here, man.
nice.
I actually watched this the other. Is this on 4K yet?
No, it's not. And actually, it's out of print on Blu-ray. So
Oh, is
hold
it?
on to that motherfucker.
Yeah. What a movie. I love Sylvester Stallone. You know, of course, he's not famous yet. So he's kind of like a co-star in the movie. But boy, he kind of steals the movie.
Yep.
He's so good as Machine Gun Joe Paterno. And and
Yep.
and it features a young Wendy Dio giving Sylvester Stallone massage during a scene when they went for their pit break. And it's an amazing movie. It's a movie I grew up in the 70s for years, people talking about it. I never saw it when it was new. I think I saw it finally on Channel 51. You know, back then we had 3 channels on the UHF,
Yep. Yep.
and they gave this. And I was like, oh my God, I finally get to see. And they gave it unedited because they showed the nudity and everything. And which was fucking weird back then. But absolutely, this is one of my favorite movies of all time, actually. But Sylvester Stallone got so many great movies. I would put like 4 or 5 over this one. But this is a great movie.
Oh, I love it, and I can't wait till somebody gets the rights and puts out a 4K. I think I talked about it before. That was the first movie I ever watched on the internet, and I fucking love it. I love it. And they did the reboots and the remakes and all this shit. None of
Oh
them
my
even come
God, they
close.
were fucking terrible. I
Oh
didn't
yeah.
see, I didn't see the second one, but yeah, I actually went
Well,
to the theater to see the Death
yeah.
Race. And dude, there was the movie. Number one, the movie was just terrible. But there, man,
Right.
the part that really got me, there was a scene where it was slow motion, a car stop, and they started
Yeah.
playing a really bad hip hop song, and the doors open and hot chicks walk out of the car like slow motion. I'm like, what the fuck am I watching here? And the only thing similar with both movies was that chick that was in the original is in, but was it David Carradine's driving partner? She's in.
Right.
She's in the Death Race remake as somebody else though. She ain't even playing the same character.
Right. Well. Here's the thing. There's Death Race 2000, and then there's the remake they did with Jason Statham, and then that had 3 direct-to-video sequels. And then Roger Corman did his own remake called Death Race 2050, which is just as fucking horrible too. It's just as bad as the Jason Statham one, if not worse. Nothing's gonna touch the original Death Race 2000, and I really wish. I know the one that you have is the Shout Factory version, and I really hope that they do a 4K of that because that movie is a fucking classic. Love it. But yeah, the sequels, the remakes, all that shit, fucking terrible. All right, so where am I at now? Okay, I got to go to my number 6. So we're going to go to the AI here, and the AI goes to this one, Paradise Alley. I love this fucking flick. And here's the funny thing. This is going to sound weird. I have not seen Paradise Alley probably since I was 14 years old. I used to watch a lot with my dad because my dad loved this movie. And like I said, his friendship with Frank McRae and everything. We would talk about this. And I love the movie, but I haven't seen it in years, but it left an impression. And this is one of those, like, I'm waiting for this to get like a 4K or something before I get it again. And I should probably like rewatch it before I get it, but I'm trying to wait. But I just remember loving this. I love the fucking horrible theme song. I love the story about the brothers and all this stuff. And this is Stallone actually acting and doing, even though he's playing like a dumber character and stuff like that, though, this is more of a drama, more of an ensemble piece. Um, and I love it. I love it. I need to watch it again, but I remember even as a kid, I was like, it wasn't Rocky, it wasn't Rambo, it wasn't all this shit, but there was something about the movie that I loved. And I think anybody who checks it out, if you're a fan of Stallone, I think you're going to dig it. And when Riley gets back, he can talk about his next one. But yeah, check out Paradise Alley.
All right.
All right, what do we got?
My next one is hell yeah, right here.
Nice.
Nighthawks. I saw this in the theater
Nice.
when it came out. I love Rucker Hauer.
Oh, hell yeah.
My favorite Gene Simmons movie is with Rucker Hauer. Wanted Dead.
Wanted Dead or Alive.
Gene Simmons actually acts good in that movie. Yeah, this is a great action-packed movie. Dark. It's pretty dark. He's a terrorist, Russian, right? I think it was Russian.
I don't. I think he was European, but he whoever the highest bidder was, that's who he fucking dealt with.
Awesome movie. Nighthawks. That would be my next one.
All right, fucking A. All right, where we got here now? Okay, now we got to go into top 5. And through the power of AI, this is going to upset a lot of people, but this is my top 5. The original Rocky. I did not see the original Rocky till probably late 80s. This came out about a year before I started seeing movies and shit. This was 76, I believe, was Rocky.
Yeah.
So like, 77 on, I'm seeing movies in the theater, even though I was very young and shit. The Rocky sequels spoke to me a lot more. But I know it, and Raul can talk about this, it was a cultural thing, much like Star Wars. Yeah. Rocky was the one before Star Wars, but it was never my favorite. But I attribute that to timeline. I really do. Because the other Rockies are more in my timeline, more than I grew up with them. I acknowledge this is a really good movie. And in fact, I even put this one on here much more out of respect than out of like ones I watched. Because this is probably one of my least watched Rockies, Not as bad as Rocky 5. But it's a good movie, but it's not my favorite. But it started an incredible franchise. But even like I remember the last time I watched it, it's still not my favorite. But I get how important it is to Ralph. I really do, and that's a lot of timeline. And I love that the movie means that much to him. And it's not just Ralph. A lot of people. Rocky is a symbol of the late. The mid to late 70s, and it's iconic. Good movie. Not my favorite Rocky movie, but a goddamn good movie. But if you ask me, there's no way in hell that this beats Network for Best Picture. But Ralph and I disagree on that.
And also, I say that Sylvester Stallone did a better performance than William Finch, and I thought he was great. I thought he was great in Network. I love Network. I think that's a great movie.
Oh, I thought you didn't like Network.
Oh, no. I don't like. I think they gave him a pity award because he died. He died before the Academy Awards.
You don't think he deserves Best Supporting Actor for that?
No, it was not Best Supporting Actor. It was Best Actor.
Oh, I thought he got best supporting actor for that.
And he went against Sylvester Stallone. Sylvester Stallone was gonna win that shit, hands down, hands down. But he died, so they gave it to him, and he did a great performance. But Rocky, man, his performance in Rocky, hands down, like probably his greatest performance ever in a movie because it's so real. He's so believable. It's a fucking it is icon. It's an iconic movie, man. It changed shit. Back then,
And
it started with Jaws, Jaws 75, Rocky 76, Star Wars 77.
yeah.
All 3 years had that one movie that just fucked everybody up.
And I will say this. This is one thing that was weird as a kid. Um, a movie I'm a huge fan of is The Bad News Bears. And the Bad News Bears lose, spoiler alert, at the end of The Bad News Bears. But it didn't bother me. I just thought it fit the movie. When Rocky loses at the end of Rocky 1, I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah.
And I think as a kid I gravitated more towards Rocky 2 because he wins it at that, and I liked it better. Because when you're a little kid, you like a winner. But I watched it at a much younger age than Ralph did, where I think Ralph could appreciate it better, and like I know in my mind that Rocky's probably the best Rocky, but we're doing our own personal picks, so it's not my personal favorite. But I think that's ballsy though to write a movie, and he wrote this, and was going to direct it, but then it ended up being John G. Avildsen. But where the hero doesn't win, and I think that's ballsy as fuck because that's fucking life. Motherfucker gives it all he can and still doesn't win. So as I get older, I respect that more, but I got to go by the impact that it gave me. So, but
Yeah,
good movie.
You were born at a very gay time.
Oh, that's fucked up.
It's true though. I'm sorry.
Bitch.
Hey, don't think I don't feel bad for you. Bang Tango fan. All
I
right.
love one song, but it's a goddamn good song.
Yeah, that says it all right there. All right, my next one. Rambo. The fucking comeback. What a fuck. This is the best after First Blood.
Does that got the director's cut on it? Because the director's cut's way better. The unrated version?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's a 2-disc special edition.
Oh, the unrated version is fucking amazing.
My favorite scene in this movie is when he creeps up behind that dude. You know that scene I'm talking about? The dude that had
Yeah.
that big machine gun. You see Rocky's head pop up, and right after
Rambo.
yeah, Rambo's head pops up. Right after that, he gets ramboned. Fucking Rocky just chopped off his head with a fucking machete. Whack! Fuck yeah. You call him Rambo. I call him Rocky Rambo. And this fucking movie owns. I love it, Now, I did watch Rocky 3 like maybe 2 years ago. Holy crap, that shit was way worse than I remember. Rocky 3, he had like little funny lines. Remember that old colonel guy? That old colonel guy was fighting the Russians with Rocky, and they'd give one little zinger after another. It was just a ridiculous. Remember when Rocky got shot here and he got like some gunpowder and he put it and he lit
Rambo, yeah.
Yeah, no, Rocky Rambo. And he lights it and you see the fire come out of the side. He did
Yeah.
that to heal the wound. Because let me tell you, man, Rocky Rambo is all man. I couldn't do that shit. But yeah, this was getting away from part 2 and part 3 because that
Yes.
became ridiculous. Part 2 and part 3 became Superman. He became
Yeah.
like a superhero. Where one was, he fell from the tree, he got all cut up, it was more human. And the same with this. This one was more human as well. Love it. It was just
Yeah.
it's called Rambo, right?
Yeah.
I thought it was
No.
John Rambo. Just Rambo.
He wanted it to be called John Rambo, and the movie theater or the movie company fought him to just call it Rambo.
Well, it's a great movie.
But what's funny, you talk about that, like the same theater I talked about seeing Cobra and all that shit is the same theater I saw Rambo 2 and Rambo 3. And the same thing, because I was a young guy, like when Rambo 2 came out, I think was 85, so I was 11. And I was like, it's entertaining, but it ain't the first one. And then when I saw Rambo 3 in 89, I was 15. And I was like, what the fuck? Like how the mighty have fallen kind of shit. But that one, and that was Rambo Part 4, was the first one that I didn't even go to the theaters to see. And then when I got it on video, I was like, oh, this shit's fucking awesome. Love it. All right. Well, we'll go to my number 4 and we'll go to AI and we get Rocky 3. Goddamn, do I love this movie. Holy fuck, I love Rocky 3. And for people who live in the Chicagoland area that are kind of close to my age, you'll remember before HBO, well, HBO was still around, but there was a thing called Spectravision, where you got like a special box and everything, and you would have to slide the dial. And I'll never forget, I faked sick one time. I just didn't want to go to school. And so my grandma dropped me off at my Uncle John's house, and the cable guy was coming to hook up his Spectravision and hooked it up. And then Rocky 3 was on there. And, I stayed home from school and watched Rocky 3. And I was like, this is fucking awesome. Hey, girl, why don't you come cuddle up with a real man? I love fucking Rocky 3. It got absurd with this shit. But I loved it. Like, what a fucking foe. I mean, as much as I love fucking Apollo Creed, and Apollo Creed will be the greatest, but right behind him is Clubber Lang, And it's so 80s. You have the montages, you have all this shit, him working out with fucking Apollo and everything. This is the epitome of a popcorn movie, but goddamn, it just fucking hits on every fucking check mark. Like, yep. Fucking Rocky 3. I fucking love it. That is my number 4, man. Fucking love it. What do you got, Ralph?
All right. My next one, I'm going to have to go with, I think, probably his greatest acting other than Rocky 1. Copland. You blew it. This fucking movie rules. Sylvester Stallone plays kind of like a dopey character, but it's fucking acting. He's right there with Cartel and fucking De Niro, keeping up right with them, man. He's a fucking brilliant actor, and I love this movie. This movie's a great drama, and Sylvester Stallone to me steals the movie. I think he was the best actor in the movie above De Niro and fucking Harvey Keitel. Love Copland. That's why I think Sylvester Stallone's one of the greatest actors ever. Right there.
All right. Well, I believe I have that, but I believe it's higher in my list. So let me go up here. What's my number 3? All right. We're going to go back to AI. And we go to Rocky 2. Goddamn, my favorite Rocky movie of all time. This is the first one I remember watching. I definitely saw this one before Rocky 1. Early days of HBO, early 80s. We're talking 81, 82. And I love this one. Rocky wins at the fucking end, which as a kid meant a lot to me, because he actually won. But I love, I mean, still to this day when I watch Rocky 2, it stands up because I love, like showing what happened to him after the first match, where he gets this, like, newfound fame, but he's still not the champion. And, he did all this shit and won, but it didn't pay off. The kid's born, he's getting married. I love Rocky 2. To me, it will always be my favorite Rocky movie. And I love most of the Rocky movies, other than 5. 5 fucking sucks, man. 5 is so fucking shitty. But I love Balboa, and I like the Creed movies, I think they're good and shit, Rocky 5 is fucking horrible, though. But Rocky 2 will always be my favorite. And that is my number 3 pick.
Rocky 2 didn't make my list. And I love Rocky 2. I actually think it's the best fight out of all Rockies.
Ooh, that ending fight with him and Apollo?
Rocky 2 had the best fight. Definitely the best fight. And one of the greatest scenes in any Rocky movie is in Rocky 2, where Adrian goes, win. That part, man. Win. Do me a favor. Win. And they ring the little bell.
Yeah.
I get goosebumps right now just thinking of that scene. I like when they brought in the kid and fucking Mickey's like, ew, that's it. that kid was ugly as fuck. But I thought Rocky 2, though, it kind of drags a bit with, him buying the car and those stupid commercials he was doing.
Oh, I love when he does the commercials. He's got the fucking caveman. He's got the Man of War outfit on and shit.
It was a little too stupid for me. But there were some, like, I like him chasing the chicken. And I like Mickey was even more of a prick in this one than part 1.
Yeah.
But it did make my list. But I love it. I even love, but I will admit it's the worst one is Rocky 5. I don't mind it. I don't mind. It's horrible, but I like it still, man. I will tell you, if you want to talk about the worst, hands down, worst Sylvester Stallone movie, I'm not talking Oscar, though that one's probably very close to the worst.
I've never watched it.
Oh my, Oscar was tedious. It was a tedious watch. But the worst movie ever he did was Stop or My Mom Will Shoot. That movie.
I didn't watch that one either.
You know what's funny about that movie? Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, I know the story.
Was pretending he wanted it. He didn't want it. And Sylvester Stallone got it from him. And then, because Arnold knew it was a shitty script. And oh my God, that movie's even worse than Oscar. And Oscar is unwatchable. It's him trying to do comedy, and it doesn't work. Now, him doing comedy in Paradise Alley, he was great. Yeah. But yeah.
The worst Stallone movie I ever saw, and it's got 2 different names. It's like I'll See You.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, where it was like out in the wilderness in a log cabin or something like that.
Like in Alaska and stuff. I can't remember. It's got 2 different names. It's fucking horrible.
I vaguely remember it.
Yeah, really bad. Really bad.
Then there was another one. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. The one where cars get caught in a tunnel. You ever seen that one?
Oh, Daylight?
Was that the name?
Yeah.
It wasn't horrible, but it was kind of like, whatever.
Yeah, but it wasn't as bad as the one I mentioned. That one was really bad.
Stop Your Mama Shoot would be worse. That's
all right. I'll check it out.
All right.
Did you do your number 3?
No.
Okay.
My number 3 is Rocky 3.
Okay, nice.
Apollo Creed's awesome and all, but fuck that. Clubber Lang was the best fucking villain. hands down. And it's my second favorite Rocky movie. That movie fucking rules all the way through, man. You know, I mean, with Mickey dying and fucking Clubber Lang was vicious. That motherfucker was vicious. He was extremely believable.
Yeah.
Extremely. See, Apollo Creed had a little bit of humor to him, you know, a little goofiness.
Right.
Clubber Lang was all business. Any prediction? Pain.
Oh God! When they showed like the workout regimen of
Yeah.
fucking Clubber Lang, he's like grabbing the hooks and shit, and oh,
Rocky 3 is the shit. And definitely my third favorite Rocky movie. I mean, my third favorite Sylvester Stallone movie.
all right.
I love it.
Well, now I'll go to my number two, and this was the hardest, dude. This was by far the fucking hardest. Was my number one and number two. Um, because if I'm being honest, this is probably the best acting that I've ever seen Sylvester Stallone do. And that is this one, Copland. Copland to me is fucking phenomenal. And what breaks my heart is that it didn't do that well. It got accolades. I mean, and really at the time it came out, Stallone was like dead. Stallone was like fucking dead as fucking dead could be as far as box office and shit like that. But to me, by far the best acting he's done since almost like the original Rocky. And what sucks is if this would have been financially successful, I think it would have changed the whole trajectory. What's the word I'm looking for? Trajectory, whatever. You know what I fucking mean, of his career. I think it would have changed. And you would have got more of this than that stupid ass Expendable shit and all that fucking trash that he fucking did.
Unwatchable, those movies.
Oh yeah. And you know what? I'll watch them. Don't get me. Let's not get it twisted. I'll shit your bed. You know, I watch those movies. But goddamn, what I would have loved to seen him reinvent himself in the later years as a serious actor that did shit like this, because he does have the fucking chops. He can do it. But so often he will settle for like the fucking stereotypical fucking, you know, tough guy bullshit.
Because that's what made him money. Like I told you, Fist. If Fist would have taken off, it would have been, he would have had more serious roles. And he wouldn't have been going, Rocky 2 probably wouldn't have happened for many years down the road if it wasn't Paradise Alley and Fist. 2 albums. And Victory, that was another movie he did.
Oh, yeah, that one bombed.
Yeah.
That bombed. So I wouldn't even watch it. I remember that was big on HBO when I first had HBO, and I wouldn't watch it because it's a soccer movie. And only fags watch soccer. You know, it's not football. I don't care if Pele's in it. I don't care if Michael Caine's in it. If it's soccer, you can bend it like Beckham up your fucking ass. Soccer is for fucking bitches. I'm not going to watch that shit. I refuse.
Well,
it's not a sport.
I don't think I've ever seen it, but it's the reason that he stopped making serious movies.
Right.
You know,
right.
He attempted it, didn't work. Okay, let me make another Rocky movie. Let me make Cobra. Oh, Cobra, the shitty ass action movie, just raked in $100 trillion. Let me continue doing these action, you know, movies. And yeah, Rocky 2, Rambo 2, Rambo 3, they sucked, but they sold.
Even Rocky 4, and again, saw it at the town cinema, same place as I saw these others. I knew watching Rocky 4 that it was a pale imitation of everything that came before. And I don't care what cut you watch, it's still nothing against the first three.
No. It's not. It's nowhere near as good as the first three. But Rocky 4 is nowhere near as good as the director's cut. You know?
Right. No. I agree. But what I'm saying is, like, when this shit happened, if this would have fucking banked, I would love to see him take more roles like this because he knocks it out of the park in Copland. And you brought up a great point. He's in this movie with De Niro, with Harvey Keitel, and Ray Liotta. And Sylvester Stallone is the best thing in this fucking movie. He fucking carries it. He carries it with ease. It's great. You know, the writing is great. The acting is great. The ensemble is great. And it's probably a better movie than the one I picked for my number one. But goddamn, my number one's so goddamn good. But fucking Copland, man. And I implore any of you, if you have not seen this movie, check it out and check out the director's cut. You know, you have the options now. Watch the director's cut over the original cut. They're both good. Director's cut, much better.
Yeah, that's the one I got. I think it's a director's series, right?
Yep. Yeah, much better version.
Right on. All right.
But unfortunately, yeah, it didn't do that well, and then he went back to doing fucking Expendables and shit like that. So, what's your number two, Ralph?
All right, my number two is a tie because I fucked up. There's 3 movies left, so I'll make it the tie.
Okay.
You already talked about it. My number 2 is tied. Cliffhanger is tied with First Blood, the first Rambo movie. This movie's amazing. This movie is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
So action packed. So white. It's a white knuckle movie. I mean, you're at the edge of your seat most of this shit.
Yep.
You know, it's brutally fucking amazing. And of course, First Blood. I mean, Jesus Christ, that movie was originally 3 hours long, and Sylvester Stallone burned an hour of it because, and if you watch First Blood, he hardly talks. Where the 3 hour version, he talks too much and it's stupid shit he says. But what a well-crafted, action-packed movie that, you know, you get that surge of, you know, that killer surge of revenge, like when he gets the guy puts the knife on his throat, he's like, let it go.
Let it go.
Oh. Scenes like that, you're like, motherfucker, man, this guy is fucking brutally kick ass. Yeah, First Blood. Fucking love it, man. First Blood and Cliffhanger, my number 2.
All right. Well, now through the miracle of AI, we'll go to my number 1, and it is
First Blood. It's got to be First Blood. Yeah.
It's got to be First Blood, and it is. Jesus Christ. I saw this at the Paramount Theater on the big screen, and holy fuck. Did this. I mean, you want to talk about something you remember from your childhood. This was amazing. And man, when it was on HBO and when I could rent it, I just all the time. And this was another one that went through like a lot of development hell. And even when it started, Colonel Troutman was originally fucking Kirk Douglas. But he wanted like more shit, and like they filmed scenes with Kirk Douglas, and then they like just cut him because he was being a pain in the ass, and they got fucking Richard Crenna, who did amazing in the movie. But this is by far the best Stallone movie to me. Not his best acting. I would probably have to go with Copland for that. But this, like, you want to talk about a movie overall, entertainment value, everything. First Blood, Jesus Christ. And it set the standard so high, and that's what sucks about all the sequels. Not one of them. I don't give a fuck if it's Rambo 4 or fucking Rambo 5. None of them fucking hold a candle. It's like, you know, if First Blood was a Judas Priest album, it would be fucking Stained Class. And like the, you know, Rambo 4 would be fucking Ram It Down. You know, that's how much of a drop off it is. It's not even close, man. First Blood is just fucking amazing.
Yeah, well, Rambo 2 and 3 will be the Ripper years.
Definitely, definitely. Like I said, even when I saw Rambo 4 and I enjoyed it and I watched it, but it's like, is this even the same character? Because it's like Fantasyland shit, where First Blood feels real. I mean, it feels like a real movie. You feel bad for this character for what happened to him. And other than the falling out of the helicopter and still being relatively okay, it's like believable. Like everything is like, this motherfucker can just survive. Uh, and I love that Stallone originally wanted, Rambo to blow his brains out at the end, and the studio was like, oh no, no, we could have sequels here like Rocky, and
Yeah, but
it's too much of a downbeat ending.
what's funny is they did film it,
Right, right,
and
but it didn't. Yeah,
it never made the DVDs or none. But I saw it online.
yeah.
I think he shot himself in the chest. I think that's what he did.
But oh my God, that scene in the end where he's
Oh, you
talking
know
about
what?
his buddy dying.
You know what? They do show him kill himself in Rocky 4. I mean, Rambo 4, when he's having that flashback.
Yeah.
They for a split second, they show him killing himself.
But I love that scene where he's like, and he starts crying about it. He blew up and it's all over me
That's
and
all
shit.
over me.
Yeah. But it's, oh my God, it's so effective, dude. It's so fucking amazing. And then like at the end when he walks out, and they're playing the fucking, the song and everything, it's like, oh my God. It's so fucking good, man. And fucking what is I get all the Brian's. Brian Dennehy plays the fucking cop, man. It's
He's awesome.
oh fucking amazing,
He's such a
and
prick. When you're a prick like that, that's great acting.
oh yeah, and
And
then
even a bigger prick is that actor that died falling off the helicopter.
oh yeah,
That guy was even a bigger prick.
oh yeah, when he's doing that, we're gonna shave you real good,
That shit
and
was awesome.
and what's the stupid prick who takes his glasses off like the yeah,
Yeah,
that redheaded cocksucker. So God hates him. Um, what's the redheaded dude from CSI Miami?
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's in the movie too, and it's just and I love like the initial, the beginning of the movie where he's trying to like, visit people from his platoon. Oh, this guy's dead from Agent Orange. This guy. I mean, you just know this character's got nothing left. And then they just push him over the fucking edge, dude. And it's so fucking good. It's so good. And get this shit on 4K because this shit looks amazing on 4K. I got this. Do you got this one on 4K yet?
No, do I?
Oh,
No,
you gotta get
no.
it.
I bought the Rockies on 4K, all of them.
Yeah. Well, see, you got the good one because that's why I've waited on that because there was the horrible first one that they put out that just had Rocky 1 through 4. And then there was like issues with the audio and shit on Rocky 2 and 3. And it was all this fucking drama. And then they put out the one with all the ones. And I believe all that was corrected. But
And this also brings the director cut to Rocky 4. That's how I saw it from this.
yeah. Yeah, no, that's a good one. See, I've got the Rocky 4 cut on streaming. I don't have it on physical. But yeah, dude, fucking First Blood on 4K looks fucking amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, I got to get it. Well, my favorite is, surprise, surprise,
No surprise.
the first Rocky movie. It was a movie that, this is before I got into music, and I became such a fanatic of the Rocky movie. I used to run around with the gun flying down in my head, and run into the movies to see it. I saw that movie like maybe 4 or 5 times in the theater when it was new. I kept going back over and over. The acting is unbelievable. Come on. Would they give Sylvester Stallone an Oscar nomination after that? Why did they give it to him for the first Rocky movie. Why? Because he wasn't a running joke in Hollywood yet. He was an unknown.
Yeah.
They saw how amazing his acting was.
And
That
he wrote it, you know.
and he wrote it, and he was dead broke, and he said they offered him, I don't know, 100,000 for it, and he said no, I want to be in it. He fought them. You know, they were going to get Ryan O'Neal to play him, and he said no, no, no. And then, oh, we'll give you 500,000, whatever it was for the script. No, I got to be in the movie, and they gave him a limited budget, and they did it in 3 weeks. That whole fucking movie. Rocky, the first Rocky, was a phenomenon. It was a phenomenon. It captured.
Take me back.
Do 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 do. Take me back.
Take me back.
I got the Bill Conte soundtrack from back in the day because I love this movie so freaking much.
And what a theme song too. I mean,
Yeah.
holy shit. To me, that's just as iconic as John Williams' fucking Jaws or fucking Star Wars.
Yeah.
That's good shit.
It's just amazing. It's an amazing movie. And yeah, I don't think there's been better fights, better villains later on, but not a better movie, in my opinion.
I hear you.
In the Rocky series, it was a phenomenon. It really was a phenomenon. You know, it did to me what Jaws did to me the year before, and what Star Wars did to me the following year. Somebody just asked me to review the first 3 Star Wars movies. I have on DVD. My God, I mean, it's on Blu-ray. It looks amazing. I got it on eBay. It's the original Star Wars. You know, I mean, the original. Because you know, when you saw Star Wars in the movie in '77, the beginning doesn't say A New Hope during the scroll.
Right.
It's just Star Wars.
Now,
I got it.
I wish I never got rid of it because I got, when they put it out on DVD, the original, you know, before they did all that like extra fucking, you know, Guido shot first fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, I had all that, and then I just like, oh, I got rid of it because, oh, now Blu-ray, not thinking. And it's like, fuck. You know, but you know what? Nothing's better than the Jaws version that I sent you, the Sharksploitation version. Now that's good shit.
Yeah, I love that. I love that they play Man-O-War in that. I could play Warrior of the World during that movie. And I like how they spliced in Orca in the movie. And
I know. Oh my God. I would love to get that like in a higher definition because that Sharksploitation version is fucking amazing. I love like the cheesy 70s shit they play during the opening and everything.
Yeah. Amazing stuff.
Awesome. Well, I mean, this was a great pick. I mean, he's not one of my favorites. I mean, I love Stallone, but I mean, there's other. I'd take fucking Chuck Bronson and Schwarzenegger over him.
Hey, did you ever see his porno?
No,
I did.
I mean, I know the Italian Stallion. Yeah.
I saw it.
Yeah.
He ain't packing.
Yeah. What's that?
He ain't packing much.
Well, no, the motherfucker's like 5'2". You know that.
Oh, did I ever tell you when I met him? It's really interesting.
No.
I met Sylvester Stallone because he filmed. What was the movie he did with James Wood and Cheryl Stone? What's her name?
The Specialist.
I think it was that one.
Yeah.
He filmed that in front of my dad's hardware store, and at the time I was dating this girl and the girl had a daughter, and I was taking care of the daughter that day. And Sylvester Stallone, James Woods, and what's Julia Roberts' brother?
Eric Roberts.
They were all playing volleyball in front of him. And then I got Sylvester Stallone's autograph, but I had him sign, and he was so nice to the little girl. Dude, I'm not lying to you. Sylvester Stallone came up to here. He's basically a midget.
No, he's like a Tom Cruise motherfucker.
He's short as hell, but yeah, I met him.
And I'll tell you this, same thing with well, I mean not as short, but Schwarzenegger, because I've met Schwarzenegger twice. Not like what you think he is. Much shorter than what you think he is.
Right on. So yeah,
But
there you go.
not Stallone short.
There you go. That's our Rocky Rambo episode.
All right.
Hope
Well,
y'all enjoyed it.
we'll go into the pick of the week, and I thought about doing a movie, but fuck it. This is the Rock and Metal Combat podcast, so I still got to keep it metal. And like I've told you, I'm going on like fucking. This is almost like 2.5, 3 weeks now. I've listened to nothing but fucking death metal, and I'm loving it, man. Going to fucking insane. And one that really jumped out at me. Like I've been talking about, like I was going on this huge like death, like everything death. And this week I've been listening to like Cannibal Corpse, like fucking, loving me some Cannibal Corpse. Much respect to the George fucking Corpse Grinder Fisher era too. I love that shit, dude. That shit's fucking amazing. I don't think they could have gone this far with if Chris Barnes would have stayed. But one that really stuck out me and something I know you've got attachments to, Solstice. The first fucking Solstice album. Holy shit. It's got Rob Barrett, got Alex Marquez on drums.
Dennis Munoz, the guitar player, is the guy that recorded our second album. He owns the recording.
Nice. Well, this one I think is another one for like people who are like, I think it's a great gateway album because listening to the first Solstice album, I hear a lot of Pantera, and I hear a lot of like, there's like thrash and death involved. I think Rob Barrett, he's a damn good thrash, like death metal singer. I think really good. I hear a lot of, if people like Pantera, I would say check out the first Solstice album. Really fucking good and really made me like, Marquez did great on the fucking Thrash or Die shit, but I'm listening to fucking the first Solstice. I'm like, God damn. And then after that, not going to be my pick of the week, but I listened to Malevolent Creation Retribution.
Yeah.
The album that Rob Barrett and Marquez are on.
That may be Marquez's best drumming on that album.
I was like, holy fuck, is this good? But I would still say for like people who still like, I'm like, I don't know about death metal. Check out the first Solstice album, man. Fucking killer. And if you dig that, man, check out Malevolent Creation Retribution. Good shit, man. You got them both on vinyl. You got them signed, huh?
I got, this is the first.
Oh, nice. Ruben De La Rosa bought that for you.
Transmogrified.
Yeah, the first song, yeah.
That song's the shit.
Oh, good shit, man.
Look at Marquez there. The big.
Which one's that's Marquez right there?
Right there.
Wiki, 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 wiki.
There's Dennis Munoz and Rob Barrett. Yeah, this is a great, fantastic album.
You got Retribution on vinyl?
Yeah. No, I have that on CD.
Okay.
But yeah, I love me Solstice, man. Comes with a little post.
Nice.
I'm gonna play this. It's been a minute, as the kids say.
It's good, man. I really dug it, man.
Oh yeah, I love that shit. We did a tour. They did double duty. Ryan was in Solstice at the time, and so was Josh. Shit.
Ryan played in Malevolent too for like a couple songs.
Yeah, he toured with them. He didn't do no record with them.
Well, no, he did 2 songs on the last album, that 13th Planet or whatever the fuck it is.
No, he didn't. Josh on the album. Ryan's on.
Oh, well, okay. Well, I'm going on Wikipedia. They said Ryan played on 2 tracks. But
maybe play guitar, maybe.
Yeah.
But
that's what I meant to ask you because I was checking out Malevolent. So because when I went and saw you, we went to Josh's house, right?
Yeah.
And Josh quit the band, I guess, or is
No,
not with them anymore.
Phil fired him.
Oh, damn. What's Josh doing these days? Anything?
Yeah, he's in Atrophy. You ever heard of Atrophy?
Yes. Yeah, the New Jersey band, right?
Amazing band. I'm not sure if
Yeah.
they're from Jersey.
I thought they were from Jersey. Atrophy. They got like the fucking the clown
Yeah, the
on the
puppet.
cover.
I got a few Atrophy albums.
Yeah.
Uh, he's on the last one, and the last one is fucking amazing. Where is the Atrophy? This is the one Josh is on. It's a brand.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, the clown, yeah. No,
But
no, no, Josh was good.
this is my favorite, Socialized Hate,
Yeah.
their first album, but this one's awesome too. Violent by Nature. And this
Yeah.
album, I sing in the lyrics of Wake Up Smell Thresh. I say electro violence by nature, overkill and atrophy.
Well, see that's the ones I'm thinking about. Like whenever we do album reviews again, I was thinking of some shit like Malice and Hollow's Eve and Atrophy and shit like you know, whenever you know.
Yeah, we'll go back to an album a month, type of deal. Maybe we should let's do Hallows Eve next week.
Yeah.
But we should talk about, you know what, to make it different again. Like, let's not fucking do an album review. Let's just review this. It's
Oh, is
all
that the greatest hits?
no, it's all their records.
Oh, okay.
This has all their records. Death and Insanity, Monument, and Tales of Terror.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
we
it's
can
not all of them, but it's the ones that people care about.
well, whatever they did after that, I don't care.
Right.
If they did do, I don't know.
What I said. Yeah.
But yeah, there you go. Oh, now time for me to pick one. So should
All
I
right.
to the right?
Down low and to the right.
Over here?
You're right there.
This is whatever. This is a Judas Priest, Five Souls. Some of these songs are pretty good though. Like
Is that leftovers from
Redeemer of Souls
Redeemer Souls? Yeah.
called Five Souls.
All right, pick another one then.
Yeah, let's pick another one. Want to go?
All right, down low on the other side. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Right there. I like that. That looks good.
Oh yeah, this is amazing. Yeah, you might like this band. They're very, very metal. I opened for them once and they blew my mind. They're called Vector. They got 3 albums out. This is their first album. I played when they were touring on this album.
Okay. Not familiar with them.
It's very thrashy, but it's kind of got, and you can kind of tell by the cover, they are kind of influenced by Voivod.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like almost like the logo looks like
Yeah.
Voivod and everything.
Yeah,
Are they Canadian?
No, they're American. I think they're from Ohio. I could be wrong, but
Well, that don't count.
they have 3
Ohio.
albums, and all 3 are. It's technical, it's metal, and it's brutal. Vector, Black Future. This may be my favorite of the Vector albums, but I don't know that third one. I can't pronounce the third one. It may be,
Right.
but
I'll look that up. I'll look that up, man.
Right on. That's my pick of the week.
All right. Well, you want to do a fan of the week, or you want me to pick one?
Yeah, you pick one.
All right. Well, hold on. Talk about more awesome metal while I go piss, and then I'll think of a fan of the week.
The fuck am I going to talk about? You're still here. I love you, man. You still watch it. That's fucking awesome. Well, this week on Almost Human Live, we're going to be talking about Anthrax. All right. What else have I got? I've been talking for a couple hours now. I spent 3.5 hours in traffic today. I was so mad. So mad. And I came home, took a shower, took some illegal street drugs, and I feel better now. But Yeah, I can't wait till this guy just couldn't wait to just say goodbye. Now he couldn't. It's only going to take us 5 seconds to say goodbye, and he leaves. You know, whatever. When he gets back, I'm going to say, do the sign off, dude. Oh no, he's got to do fan of the week. I love. There's a lot of fans I love. I love Samuel Wetz, and I love Charlie Hill. I love me. I think I like me the best. And then there's Eric RMCP, Edwin Canistracci, Mick Watkins, Dick Watkins, and here he is. All right. All right, Ian, give your fan of the week and let's get the fuck out of here. Let's skedaddle.
All right, I thought of a good fan of the week, and there's no way in hell this person is listening to this episode, but I still love her, and she's a great fan of this show. Courtney Cronin Dold, who like just goes by Courtney Cronin now.
Why? Divorce?
No, it was like a career move she made. Like she thought like the three names was too much, like for not being a Kennedy. But Courtney has been such a huge supporter of our show.
Yeah,
And
I got to get off camera for a second because my balls itch. I'm going to itch them
okay,
here, if you don't mind.
no, go ahead. But no, Courtney is amazing and has always been very instrumental, like when we do the rockin' pods and everything to get us involved. And even when we got fucked over the one time, it wasn't Courtney's fault, you know, it was the other assholes.
I think it's crabs what I got.
It could be. It could be. Did you get it?
No.
All right.
I gotta go get ointment. Ointment and some Nuprins. Get rid of it.
Get some buffering for that shit.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I love Courtney.
Yeah. She's an amazing chick, an amazing friend. And I always love when we interview her. It's always so much fun. And even if she doesn't listen to the show, she supports it. It's kind of like how we don't listen to Freeform, but we bash on it. Like she doesn't listen to us, but she promotes us. So it's kind of like the same thing. It's the yin and yang, you know. But Freeform sucks. That's all I gotta say.
Check out the Freeform Rock Podcast.
Yeah, check it out.
I'm telling you to check it out because I hate you.
All right, so we're not recording next week, right? Because you're having your house party next week.
Yeah.
All right, so
I'm gonna have Bobby Guston and Dave the Speed Spitz here. Two major rock stars.
I saw. Did you see the picture Bobby put up of him wearing the ABBA shirt today?
Yeah, I even commented. I commented on it. Fuck yeah, Bob.
So that's awesome. So you know it's going to be a fag party. You know, a bunch of ABBA fans hanging out. There you go. But no, and talk to Bobby about coming on the show, man. I want to do that shit.
All right.
All right. Well, if you enjoyed this show, you Stallone fanatics, come back in 2 weeks when I have no idea what the fuck we're going to do, and neither do we. But it'll be something unique. It'll be something awesome. And it's the countdown to our 400th show, which will be coming soon. I don't know. I don't even know what fucking number this is going to be, but 400's coming up soon. So fuck it.
Yeah, we gotta catch up to Freeform. So Ian, just do a show every day till next year.
You know what I think we should just do for our 400th show? We should just have Mark Allen Taylor on the show and just fucking talk to him.
Yeah, you know what? You know what? For our 400 show, we should call it 600 show. So we're like, yeah, we got 600 episodes. We got more than Freeform.
And we did it first.
Our 400 shows. Hey, 600 is the new 400.
6 and 7. 6 and 7.
Well, I gotta check it out. Hey, I don't know. I did that promo for Freeform 500 episodes like a year ago. Who knows? They might be at 77. Those guys have no lives. Those guys, I mean, they crank. They don't miss a week, man. That's the brutal no life shit.
Check it out in 2 weeks on the Rock and Metal Combat Podcast.
But before the 2 weeks, go check out Freeform in the meantime.
So you appreciate us more.
I say go check out Freeform because fuck you. Smack 'em a gum.
Night.